It's star date 10/22/2018. You know why I don't vote? Because your vote don't count, people. You know why I don't vote? Because I don't believe in mob mentality. 51% is going to fuck over 49%. That's real civil society, isn't it? 51% of the people are going to fuck over 49% of the people, and 49% of the people have not a goddamn fucking way out. Really? And you call that a fair and civil society? That's the worst mentality to ever believe in. You've been born and enslaved and in society, ensnared mentally to believe this hogwash bullshit that you live in. Yes. Yeah. Your vote don't count. And continue to vote and blame yourself. You're part of the fucking problem. Yeah, oh, I'm going to vote for the lesser of two of the evils. See the insanity in that? Yes. And you really like being able to have your team win, don't you? Both these parties are fucking guilty as hell for the fucking chaos in this world. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you're a part of that. You help support that. You help fund that. Yeah. So you're just as guilty as those fucking criminals that you support. Absolutely, on both parties, both sides of the line. That's right. And you know another reason why your fucking vote don't count? It's called the Federal Reserve. Long as the fucking criminal, privately owned Zionist Federal Reserve is up and running, your vote still don't count. You can vote all you fucking want. Long as they control that fucking dough, that cash that's going to be a cashless society, digitized, which is going to even enslave you more. Even though that this is fiat money and it's counterfeit. It's fucking funny money, people. At least you still have the freedom to spend it wherever you want. Yes. And then as soon as this goes to a digital society, they can just turn your digits off anytime and force you to comply. You want that, don't you? You want the convenience of being able to be enslaved at a push of a button. This is how sick your society is. And another thing, keep funding these lowlifes, and you're going to have massive murder on a grand scale they have never heard of. Even in ancient times, people, they couldn't mass murder as many people that we can today. With the flick of a button. Yes, it used to take a human being to have to actually physically go murder somebody. But today, we can just push a button. But we call ourselves civilized. We're not civilized. We're fucking more monstrous than we have ever been. And we're more psychotic and insane than we've ever been. And that's the truth. So this is the reasons why I don't vote. I don't vote because I'm not going to help the criminals. I'm not going to support the criminals. I'm only via helping these criminals in the mannerism of when I spend this funny money, fiat fucking counterfeit fake fucking money. Yes, that has no value whatsoever. You know that? It's like monopoly money. It's all in the belief. It has no intrinsic value whatsoever. That's why it's called a promissory note. Promise you ain't going to get shit. So you continue to play this game, this insane fucking murderous fucking society game. And it's going to continue to be exactly the way it is. And it'll never get better because you're supporting the wrong people and you're supporting a wrong system. This system breeds. It's all of these systems so far that have come up in humanity. It has been an utter failure. Communism, socialism, capitalism, they all are a failure because it supports a mob mentality. And it also supports murder. So keep voting, go to the polls next month and vote more of your insanity and fuck over another 49% of a society And if you have to, you'll even murder the other 49% of the fucking society to fucking make sure your team wins and you get what you want. So keep living in our uncivilized society, because you're helping this become a very uncivilized, corrupted world that has ever been. And it's getting worse by the century. It's because we keep following a small little minority of fucking crony people on planet that say that the majority rules, but the minority of them rule over us. So go look in the mirror and ask yourself how fucking stupid you are, that you keep believing in this fucking insanity. Go in the mirror and ask yourself, how fucking smart am I? Because you're like the Planet of the fucking Apes. You keep following the fucking leader down the road and getting yourself in fucking trouble. Yeah. And the biggest criminals on the planet are our governments and the people that work for them, because they support and they uphold and enforce this shit on us. We live in a sick society. It's so sick. Death upon you will be the fucking most glorious thing you'll ever experience, because it'll rid you from this fucking fucked up life in this fucked up world that we, us human beings, have created for a few that benefit from all of us. Have a good fucking day.